Hello everyone! I'm Crystal and this is my channel, my YouTube channel, MooreKrystal, and I wanted to do the 25 facts about you tag because it sounds really fun and I have a lot of some facts about me that are pretty interesting that I'd like to share with you guys in hopes that you also have some of these interesting attributes about yourself. So here we go. Fact number 1, I was born in the beautiful state of Texas, most specifically in Beaumont, Texas, where Janis Joplin went to school, and yeah, Beaumont, Texas, that's where I was born, but I live in California now. Number 2, I am deathly afraid of heights, but I really want to go skydiving for some reason. I've always wanted to go skydiving, but I've always been afraid of heights. Whenever I go onto a plane, I need to be like knocked out or reading a book, because I just hate the idea of being that high in the air. Number 3, I am 5'4", which I think is the perfect height for a lady, but if you're any taller or any shorter, I think that that's a lovely height as well. Number 4, my favorite band has been and will always be NSYNC, because I think Justin Timberlake is the first person that I ever actually loved who wasn't in my family. And I know all their songs and I sing them all the time. My recently played on my iTunes playlist is NSYNC to this day, and probably will be until I'm like 80 or 100 or 150 hopefully. Fact number 5, I love 90s R&B. I love Mariah Carey, I love Keith Sweat, I love all that stuff. I love anything 90s related because that's the decade where I was born, 1992, and I just think it's awesome. I wish everything was still 90s grungy, 90s R&B, 90s hip-hop, everything like that. Bring back Space Jam 2 featuring somebody awesome. I think that would be great. Fact number 6, I'm really good at picking up things with my toes. That's it. Fact number 7, I am the world's worst singer, but I am constantly singing. I will sing anything. As soon as I hear a song playing on the radio and I like it and I decide that I like it, I'm singing it right away. I was just singing One Direction. I don't want to sing right now because it's really, really bad, but I am always singing constantly. Fact number 8, I love to draw and paint, and I've been painting and drawing since I was little, and actually made a drawing. A cool drawing. A cool painting, I mean. See? I made this. This is in my room. Which I can see now has been painted over. There was something under this. Fact number 9, I hate shots, and I once ran out of my doctor's office because I had to get a shot because I think I had swimmer's knee or something like that, and he told my mom she's gonna have to get a shot, and my mom knew that I was afraid of shots, so she wasn't gonna tell me, break the news to me softly, but I heard him say it to her, and I ran out of the doctor's office, downstairs, out the lobby, into the parking lot, and hid behind our car because I wanted to avoid getting a shot that badly. Fact number 10, I shaved my head because someone dared me to. I've been wanting to shave my head for a really long time, but I just hadn't, and then somebody dared me to, so I went into the bathroom at my old house and I shaved my entire head. But I'm happy I did it. Fact number 11, I love coffee. I drink coffee every day in the afternoon, even though I shouldn't because it keeps me up for hours, but I literally love coffee so much. Fact number 12, I have the same birthday as Justin Timberlake, who also happens to be one of my favorite people. But I found this out when I was in the supermarket with my mom, and I was wandering and not paying attention, par usual. And I found one of those Tiger Beat magazines, which had NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, O-Town, 98 Degrees. I still think they have them. They have One Direction and other bands like One Direction in them. And I found this magazine and I started flipping through it, and I saw this really sexy picture of Justin Timberlake in one of the magazine with this curly blonde hair, and I looked through it and had a bio description of him, and it was Justin Timberlake, born in Tennessee, loves to play basketball, and birthday January 31st, which is my birthday. And I was oh my god, I think he has the same birthday as me. And I literally freaked out, had to check if it was true. I found out it was true, and I literally had a meltdown, realizing favorite person has the same birthday as me. So yeah, we're both Aquariuses, and Justin, if you're watching this, if you're down to have a joint birthday party, I'm absolutely in. Fact number 13, I scar really easily. I have a lot of scars. I have like chickenpox scars on my head. I have like a scar on my knee. I have a scar on my face, which like supposedly I got from like a cheese grater falling on my face, but I do not believe that story whatsoever. But I have a lot of scars, and I actually kind of like them, or I've grown to appreciate them throughout the years. It's like a good story, like you can tell at parties and stuff like that, because people ask me about them all the time. And a lot of times if like I know I'll never see someone again, it's like somebody I've only met once and I'm like probably never gonna talk to them again, I'll make up some story about like, yeah, I got this scar on my knee when I was like climbing Everest. Which is really messed up and something you shouldn't do. Fact number 14, I love knitting, and I learned to knit when I was in elementary school. I was in knitting club, which just sounds really nerdy because it is, and I was in knitting club, which was like a club after school that the principal of my school ran in elementary school, and it was pretty much 10 girls, and we would just sit around and knit, and I got really good at it, and I decided to make my own company called MooreKrystal's Creations, and my name is spelled with a K, so it's Krystal spelled with a K, and Creations spelled with a K, and I would sell these scarves to like all the moms at my school, and they're like, oh my god, that's so awesome, and I even made a business card. So that was my first like major business that I ever started. I should have kept it up. Fact number 15, which is a very true fact about me, is that I hate being cold. Being cold is like the worst thing in the world to me. I wish there was some way that we could just be warm all the time, which sadly is kind of seems like the direction our planet is going in. But I just like hate being cold. I just want to stay inside the whole time. And luckily I live in California, so it's usually warm. But sometimes it does get a little colder than I would want it to be. But obviously nowhere near as cold as the East Coast. Fact number 16 is that me and my sister used to literally race home so that we could watch S Club 7 on Fox Family, which is now ABC Family, but used to be Fox Family. Fun fact also. And occasionally I will go online and like check on them and see like what they're up to, if they're still like doing music or whatever any of the members are still doing, because I used to love that show so much. It was my favorite show in the world. Fact number 18, I have 3 dogs, and their names are Lulu, Bolts, and Starlight. Fact number 19, I can rap the entire verse of Busta Rhymes' part in the song Look at Me Now by Busta Rhymes, Chris Brown, and Lil Wayne, and I won a talent show by doing so. Fact number 20, I broke my leg in a soccer game when I was 12 or 13, and I was in so much pain. I've never in my life been in that much pain before. I was in so much pain that I asked my mom to knock me out, like punch me or like kill me, so that I wouldn't have to feel this amount of pain anymore. But she didn't. Fact number 21, I love to eat lemons. Like when there's a lemon wedge on your water, when they give you water at like restaurants, if there's a lemon wedge, I like literally eat the entire thing, really weird, and people always think it's really gross, but I've like always done it, and I think it's delicious, and I love things that are sour. So if you also do this, please comment below and tell me, because I know I'm not the only one. I can't be like the only one in the world who's done it. I've never seen anybody else do it, but I know there must be some people. 23, I played soccer. Fact number 23 is I played soccer my entire life, and I played forward my entire life that I played soccer. And I actually found out this past year that I'm good at playing goalie, which is like the exact opposite of forward, and I love doing it. Even though I'm like petite, I'm still like relatively good at playing goalie. Fact number 24, I wrote this last week, but fact number 24 is that I really want dreadlocks, and I'm waiting for the right time. But I decided yesterday that I was just gonna make dreadlocks in my hair. So my really wanting dreadlocks has turned into like, in fact, I have dreadlocks. And I made them yesterday, so they're not like completely dreaded up or anything, but I've always wanted them, and after I shaved my head, that was pretty much my goal, to like grow my hair out after I like stopped shaving it. So here they are, and it looks pretty crazy, I know, but I don't know, I like them. I've always liked like wild kind of hair, and I know like eventually, probably in a few years, they're gonna look really cool. So yeah, you guys get to watch my hair grow on YouTube, which will be fun. Fact number 25, which is also a really important fact about me, and the last fact is that I am really, really organized, and I love organizing things, and I always make lists. I'm like OCD organized, and I clean everything, and that's like my thing. But those are my 25 facts. I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you'd like to learn more about me, if this was not enough information for you, if you just want to check out my other accounts, I post them in the About section below. But that's my video for the week, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. I will see you all next week, and bye!